Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to IminiWealthTV. I'm Lola Owokoniran, your wealth consultant. And today we are diving into a really important question that I get asked all the time. What happens if you die without a will or a trust? It's one of those things that's easy to put off because, let's face it, no one really likes thinking about it. But trust me, making sure that your wishes are clear can save your family a world of stress, confusion, and heartache down the line. So let's talk about what happens if you don't have a will or trust in place. Let's look at an example. Imagine this. Amanda is in a long-term relationship, but she's not married. Her parents are both deceased. She has one estranged sibling who she's not close to. Now, Amanda adores her nephew and even promised to pay for his college tuition. She told her friends, she told family members about this plan, but she passes away unexpectedly, suddenly, without a will. So what happens? Well, without a will, the state takes control of her estate. Molly's estate could very well end up in the hands of the estranged sibling she wasn't in contact with, that she wasn't close with, that she hasn't spoken to in years. The nephew she loved, who she promised to pay his tuition, he will get nothing. This is a really common situation, and it's completely all avoidable if you have a will or a trust in place. So what exactly happens if you pass away without a will or a trust in place? Legally, it's called intestate. This means the courts decide how your estates are divided based on your state's laws. And let me tell you that process is not quick, it is not simple. It can drag on for months, even years, while your loved ones are left in a limbo. In terms of your money, in terms of your children and your property, here's a breakdown of what could happen if you die without a will or a trust. Number one, what happens with your money? Your state's interstate laws decide who gets your money. Usually, it's your spouse first, then your children, then other relatives. But it's not always that straightforward. The court appoints someone to handle your estate, and they'll have to deal with creditors, first of all, before your loved ones even see a dime. And if you have no direct family, you can imagine, your money could end up going to distant relatives or even the state. Number two, what happens to your children if you don't have a will or trust or guardianship papers in place? If you have kids, this is huge. This is very important because without a will, the court decides who will raise them if both parents are gone. And even though judges try to do what's best, they don't know your family's dynamics like you do. This is why parents need to be extra careful about estate planning so that your children end up with a guardian you would have chosen. Number three, your property and taxes. Without a will or trust, your estate might be taxed at both the state and federal level. Without proper planning, you could lose significant portions of your estate to taxes that could have been avoided. For example, federal estate taxes can be as high as 40% if your estate is over $11.58 million. And each state has its own rules. Another thing to remember, your relationship status makes a big difference when you die without a will or trust. If you're single with kids, they'll usually inherit everything. If you have no kids, your estate goes to your parents, and if they're gone, it goes to your siblings. If you're married, your spouse generally gets the majority of your estate, but it depends on the state. For example, in California, your spouse gets all the community property, while in other states like Tennessee, they might only get a third of your estate. And if you're in a domestic partnership, things get tricky. Not all states recognize domestic partners in the same way as married couples. So it's critical to know your state's laws. Look, estate planning is your voice after you're gone. It's how you ensure that your assets go to the people you care about and that your children are looked after by the right people. It's not just for the wealthy, it's for everyone. Whether you're single, married, or in a partnership, your family and your legacy deserves the protection a will or a trust provides. Here at IminiWealth, we believe in making things simple. Estate planning doesn't have to be complicated. It definitely doesn't have to be something you put off. So if you haven't yet created a will or a trust, now is the time. You can even start small. Just take that first step. Make that call today. Set up that appointment today. Trust me, your loved ones will thank you for it. For your estate planning needs, please feel free to contact us here at IminiWealth, and we'll be very happy to assist you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to IminiWealthTV for more tips on protecting your financial future. And if you have any questions about estate planning, please do well to drop them in the comment section of this video. I'd love to help and answer each and every one of them. Until next time, stay financially empowered. Bye for now.